Alright, I get a lot of requests lately for people trying to figure out how do I stop the run on defense. And a lot of the times, what I'll do, I'll run blitz. Now, run blitzing is tricky because if you miss a tackle, it could go for a lot of yards. But the way I run blitz this year, I changed it up from what I used to do because in years past, I would just send 6 and 7 people after the runner. But it's so much more easier to run the ball this year than this has been in Madden's past, so I had to get a little creative with it. Right now, on defense, what I like to do, this is out of my base 3-4, the 3-4 normal. I'm going to sub out my defensive ends for fast linebackers. I'm going to put Golston at the left. I'm sorry, that's the right defensive end. I'm going to put Golston in. And I'm going to put Muriel in. He's not that good at awareness, nothing. But me personally, I don't care. People can do what they want to do with their schemes, but I don't care. I put fast people in to do for situations. I'm going to put Muriel in for Sean Ellis at the left defensive end spot. That's just what I like to do. If you choose to do that, to find fast people on your depth chart, do that. You can do it with other linebackers or corners and safeties. You can put corners and safeties off your depth chart. You can sub them in. You can put you have to go to the linebacker spot in your depth chart, and then you have to scroll way down, and you can put corners and safeties in at linebacker, outside linebacker, inside, and stuff like that. Just get fast players in. And I'm just going to call regular cover 3. Now, offense, of course, I'm going to call, let's call something that a lot of people have problems with. A power run formation. I'm going to call this strong toss play. So, you had all those people going to the right, tossing the ball to the right. Some people even motion to the left, knowing that they're going to toss to the right, just to confuse you. But I don't get confused by it. I'll just set my defense up like I'm going to set it up, or show you how to set it up, and I'm going to run it like I'm supposed to run it. And I'm going to hot route the offensive line to run block to the right. The run blocking to the right. Now on defense, I'm going to pinch the line in, show blitz, and I'm going to press RB and down on the right thumbstick to the right. That blitzes that outside linebacker over there on the right side of the screen, straight down. Do the same thing for the left side. RB and down on the right thumbstick to the left, blitzes that outside linebacker on that side, on the left side of the screen. And only other adjustment I'm going to make here, blitz these both. Put both of these defensive ends. I subbed in my both my defensive ends. I subbed in for linebackers and contains. And of course I'm going to show blitz. Brings everybody down there. Front support. And I like to play one of my linebackers, middle linebackers, in the hook zone to try and blow up play action. Because if it's play action, odds are they could have a little more time. So I'm gonna look to blow that up myself. I'm gonna go in there and rush the quarterback if I see play action. I don't care about the coverage. All I care about is stopping the play. That's just me and just what I do. You can choose to do something else. But I'm going to try to call this toss play and see what happens. Look at the pursuit out there. Let's do it again. RB and down to the right. We'll blitz that linebacker on the outside. RB down to the left. The right thumbstick will blitz that linebacker on that side. Put both your defensive ends in contains. Show blitz. Try and toss the ball again. Run block to the right. This time, I'm going to motion this guy out here. Tight the ball. And you see what happens. Let's look and see why that was successful. What's happening? That my outside blitzing linebacker is forcing them to make an early block. So that gives all these other guys the angle to pursue that. You even got, even if they try to cut it back inside, you still got, you can easily take control of that guy, shoot that guy, tackle him. You got safety in the corner out there. Plus, I had control of that guy right there, but I couldn't control him and run the ball at the same time. Plus, you got the other linebacker you blitz on the other side coming, plus the other contain guy. And you see how the guy that contain, the linebacker in contain, that's ghosting, he just goes right around that offensive lineman and backside pursuit. So if they try to cut it back, they're not going nowhere with it. I picked off a pass with my blitzing linebacker on this side when somebody ran a toss play, and he never ran a toss the rest of the game. I came up with this defense because I was having problems too, stopping the run, so I came up with this defense, and I'm forcing people into those known passing situations, second and long, third and long. And this is the defense I'll use to stop the run. Most of the time I'll come out in the game, beginning of the game, stop just because just about every time I start a game, toss play. It's almost a given. Almost a given. Toss play. Power run formation. One wide receiver, 2 running backs, 2 tight ends. I've stopped off tackles, all that stuff. Let's go back and choose another play. See how it works against another play. Power play or something. Oops. Just any, I could use any 3-4 defense with it. I'm just picking a 3-4 normal for right now. Let's go. This is a goal line formation. Goal line. Let's go with that counter. Go to counter to the right. Counter to the right. And make the line block that way. So you got 2 wide receivers on that side. You got a fullback, and the offensive line is pulling that way. You know what I'm gonna do too? See if I can motion him out. Yeah, he sits right there. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait the motion until I hike the ball. Set the defense up the same way. Bench line in. It's both outside linebackers with the RB button. RB down to the right, RB down to the left. It just makes it a quicker setup. And really, the only thing you got to do is switch it both of the ends, put them in contain. Just come down here yourself. Show blitz. Just moving around. All I do is move around for the snap of the ball. Want to hit stick somebody or something. Motion him out there. Let's see. Hike the ball. And couldn't get out there. Let's look at that again. I probably could have cut it back up inside, but if I was playing on defense, actually playing on defense, I would have cut off that backside pursuit right there up the middle. That's just how I contain it, because I'm pretty much certain when I run this defense, the outside is gonna be contained, fairly well. That's just my run defense out of the Jets playbook.